All right, so I don't really draw that fast, but this was my rough drawing anyway. And for these quick draws, in this case, the quick draw, I drew it a couple of times trying to get a feel for it. And this is my template that I use for baseball and softball. But in this case, I kind of finished it off. So this is the finished drawing, and I'm going to mat it and frame it up. And it's similar to my quick draws. You put a little bit more work on it because it's a special drawing for someone. So now we're going to get into really doing some caricatures, okay? So let's talk about doing quick draws, okay? I did a quick draw of these people. Now, the faces, I kind of drew them as I saw them, and I don't do the funny haha caricatures because a lot of times people can be upset with them. But this particular couple asked me to do a funny one also, so I did this little caricature of them. So they really liked both, and they kept both. But the idea is that sometimes when you're doing a caricature of someone, they can be really hurt by them. So what I try to do is I try to give them an almost portrait type face on them, because actually teaching a class at one time on caricatures, I had a student who was upset with the caricature that I did of her, and she never came back to class. So it can be hurtful when you're doing something that's an exaggeration of someone. So you have to have, to do a caricature of someone, you have to have the right picture to work from. So when I'm doing an event, and usually I'm sitting at an easel, and I have about 30 different poses to work with, and sometimes I'll do even a special one after that. But these are pre-printed. I would do a caricature of someone, and then I would like the pose, and I would keep using it. So slot machine, a biker, a baseball player, an artist, Batman. So really a big variety of different poses. And so we're going to just do a quick one. Let's see what we got here. How about this one? Okay, we're going to use one of my favorite. Just do a quick draw. So doing quick draws, usually you have a couple of minutes, maybe 10 minutes to do it one. So we're going to try doing this guy. We're going to do a quick draw on him and see how well we can do it. You usually don't have a lot of time to work on them, and your subject is sitting in front of you, and sometimes it can be very intimidating. The subject might be sitting there with friends, and might be talking about something, and can't quite get this thing together. Look at that strong jaw. Okay, so this is what I finally end up with as my finish. And I have to say, I really did fuss with it a little bit, because sometimes it just doesn't come out the way you want it to. So after doing it a number of times, and the video doesn't even show you that I did it I kept doing it and not liking any one that I did. So this is my 48th time. No, I'm only kidding, but it took me a while to get it to the way I like it. So sometimes it just happens that way. And it seems like the more you look at something, because these are supposed to be quick draws, and I like to do portraits, that I do fuss a little bit too much with them, maybe. So I'm going to show you. These are a couple of books that I really like and really helpful doing caricatures, and there are plenty more. But my favorite is actually these are relatively old books, but I still find them very useful at times. And my newest one is one of my favorite books growing up. Periodicals was Mad Magazine, and the artists that do the caricatures for them are really, really great. And this guy, who's Tom Richmond, who's really, this whole book is, if you really want to do it, this guy is great. This book is really worth it. So we can show you a lot of books, but what I say is, it's sometimes it's hard to give something to someone that you don't think is really great. But doing quick draw caricatures, you have to just let it go, and they are a lot of fun. Okay, so hope you enjoy drawing, and we'll see you soon.